Hold on. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Sulk stream. I hope you guys are having a fantastic night, a fantastic evening. I hope you guys are doing well. It's a Monday. We're starting off the week yet again. Yet again, we're here to work on our feelings and our emotions. How's it been going? I don't know. Are we making progress? I'm not sure. Things just keep getting darker and darker. And we're sliding into the season where it does get darker. And the holidays come, and it's supposed to cheer us up. Are you feeling cheery yet? Are you feeling full of festive cheer? I don't know. I didn't have another word for it. Do you feel it, though? Are you excited about the holidays? I mean, yeah, Halloween's fun, I guess, and, you know, you get to dress up and go out with the kids, and if you have kids, and go get candy and stuff, but, yeah. I don't know how I'm feeling. Am I feeling good? We'll see. We'll see how it shapes up. See how it works out. Art Chair says, yeah, I'm feeling great as well. We're all feeling great. Can we just lie to each other? Let's just put on our happy faces and pretending like society's not collapsing. And like, you know, we're not filled with angst and bullshit all the time because we've been handed a shitty end of the stick. Let's do that. Put on your happy faces. Smile. Smile! Smile while you take it! Smile while you take it. Because they're just going to keep shoveling it on. They're going to keep shoveling it on. And it's going to get worse. It will. Come on. Of course it will. This is the Sulk stream. This isn't the cheery, happy, cheer you up. God, I'm using cheer a lot tonight. Oh well, I don't give a shit. Tonight we're doing Karens. We're delving into the female boomer. If a boomer was a bull, then the cow would be the Karen, the most entitled creature on the planet that has known no problems, realistic problems in their life, and has accrued quite a bit of money for essentially, not even essentially, doing nothing. And with that money comes entitlement and their own rules, and yeah, a lot of women say Karen is a racist term. Well, welcome to the Sulk stream, where we specialize in racist terms. So Karen it is. Karen it shall be, and you know, until this generation passes, it's probably gonna stay Karen. What name will they have for the millennials? I don't know. If there's another generation behind us to actually call us something, I would be impressed. Gen Z's not looking so great. A third of them already got aborted. So, you know, before the start line, before the starting gun, they already got their brains scrambled. So, not looking so great for them. And, you know, they're lucky if they can live in their car. They're like, you know, Millennials might have a lot of roommates, sure, but at least we can have a house that doesn't have a oil change. But yeah, they're lucky if they can live in their car. Thanks, boomers. And I guess this is going to be another one of those boomer shows where I'm going to yell a lot into the microphone. And yeah, I mean, that is the Sulk stream, so get ready for that. Get ready for some rants, some anger. Maybe I'll cheer up later. Again with the cheer. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of using that word. I can't even think of another word besides cheer. Do I need to? Pep up, bucko? Should I say pep up? Yeah, 1950s, like, I'm going to say homosexual because in the 1950s, you had to keep it real low key. You had to keep it real low key. Otherwise, they'd drag you behind a truck. Better times. Better times. Anyways, guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you, the cult. I hope you guys are ready. So get comfy, get cozy, grab a nice bottle of Robitussin if you want to get weird with it. If you're working, keep working. And if you are driving, please continue to drive safely. Get home safely. And hit that like button because I sure would appreciate it. It would cheer me up. Anyways, guys, I'm the Incredible Sulk. This is the Sulk stream, and this is called Karens Are Horrifying. Enjoy. Nope.
Back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on and sit down because today we're going to be talking about Karens. You've probably been familiar with Karens as they've been around long.
Background noise. Top 3 races. 1 white, 2 motocross, 3 desert trucks. That first one. Okay.
Before the phrase was even popularized, everyone kind of always had that little whispering name in the back of their head.
Yeah, why not? 4 Khajiit. Right? Khajiit's a pretty good one. Khajiit has wares.
They're often.
I always need wares, right? Do you have some blades I can purchase? Maybe some poisons or something? Did they sell poisons? No, just like knives they stole. Those filthy Khajiits, man. They're just the low class of Skyrim.
Angry old people who have the unique ability to make every situation revolve around themselves through sheer entitlement.
Tweety says, "Don't forget to feel joy." So the name is Sulk. If I felt joy, even a little pitter patter, I'm like, I would suffocate it with a pillow. I'd wait till it goes to sleep at night, and I would take a big, heavy pillow, maybe filled with cement, maybe not. It might just be like a foam rubber or something. I want to make sure I do the job right, okay? I don't want her to suffer. It's a girl, of course, because, girls are happier. They don't have all that thinking to do, I guess. I don't know. Are girls happier? Maybe not. No, I would suffocate that bitch. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Until her legs stop kicking. And then, she gently brushed my face as she goes down. And then I'd be like, yeah, that's good. This is best for both of us. Good night, Joy.
Over the past decade, the number of Karen outbursts have only increased.
Hey, background, Freeside got 1 gifted sub, too. I'll give it, thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
If Karen catches you in their sights, it's already too late. Be prepared to be berated and, in some severe cases, assaulted. It doesn't matter if you're at a restaurant or a...
Karens have to be a specific age. Look, I know, like, younger chicks, like, act a fool or whatever you want to call it. Get hyphy, as it were. But like Karen specifically, the term Karen pertains to a certain age bracket. And that age bracket is well above, it's like 55 plus, okay? If you're driving around a golf cart in your retirement community in Phoenix or something, in like Scottsdale, Arizona, and like you're waving to the golfers, and hi, Ohio, see you at the bar later. Yeah, you're a Karen. You obviously have the short haircut, right? That's a very elderly lady look. I feel like if you have long hair after a certain age, it makes you look crazy. And that's why they cut it like that. Or at least that's how they perceive it. I don't know why a long-haired lady that's past a certain age has to look crazy, but this is just how it's perceived. But 55 plus. Karens are 55 plus, okay? They can be younger. Like 10 years ago, they could be 45 plus.
Plus, Karens are everywhere, just waiting to ruin
Shimo.
your day. So
Lucas.
pull out your phones and press record as we dive into some of the wildest.
Shimo says, real men sulk. Hell yeah. And he's using that as the verb. I am the noun. But it's true. Why be happy? Happiness is for children and girls. Right? We have shit to do. We can't sit there and be like, oh. Imagine that. A full-grown man just sitting in the corner giggling. I would be like, you're going into the loony bin or I'm kicking your ass, bro. The term gay means happy. So that means men, real men, cannot be happy because that would be gay. Ipso facto, that means you gay, all right? I ain't gay, okay? Unless you pay me $5, I'll say I'm gay. But if I'm not being paid $5, I ain't gay. So I'm going to sit here, I'm going to mope, and I'm going to sulk, and I'm going to brood because that's hot. That's what chicks find attractive. I don't know why. That's what Jess says.
Karen interactions out there. Click record. You'll need it for the authorities. They're on their way.
I remember working at Papa Murphy's, and luckily I never got recorded, but a lot of people started recording. If you fucked up their pizza and they made us redo them.
I would do this at the camera. They start recording at me. I just do this. What is that? And I'd say, fuck off, you old bitch. And I do a boom, boom, boom. Everyone's like,
My wife went to the Home Depot today, right? Because she was getting some stuff for a thing. She wanted to put up a thing, right? And she went up to the wood cutting place with a board, right? And my little 4-year-old boy walks up and he's all like, can you please cut this for us? And then the fucking old boomer guy working at Home Depot, I know, sad, but honestly deserved. He's like, can you ask nicely? And my wife was like, my wife was about to fucking slap him. Because obviously he did ask nicely. Okay, but you're just trying to be a fucking father figure, a parent, and you just ruined it for him. You ruined it. You're like 60 years old working at the Home Depot. I have no sympathy for you. I don't. Look, you made bad decisions to get yourself into this place. You did. You're all like, you made some real mistakes, okay? I mean, you didn't buy a house or anything. Whatever. I wasn't there. But I would have been like, cut the fucking board, boomer. I will not be respectful. I don't care. I'm sure he'd be like, oh, it's so disrespectful for your elders and stuff like that. Do it or I'm going to strangle you with sawdust. I'm going to jam it down your throat until you become one of those old Amish dolls. Do it. Speak to my son. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No, he was not. Enpoo, $5. Say it. Karen. I'm gay. Jesus.
if you watched the news recently, one Karen in particular has taken the world by storm.
I know Ardenshire is just gonna take that one little clip that just and he's just gonna slap it on a million times.
The Phillies game on September 5th, a home run was hit into the stands, and fans began to fight over the ball. That's usually what they do. People rustle over it to see who comes out on top with the ball. Among the crowd,
Shimo says boomers are trash humans that will never die. Okay. No, they will die, but it could be a very, very, very long time. Yeah. I don't know. There's some technology coming down the way. I mean, robots are coming. Are you guys excited about robots? Like, not the fuck bots, right? That's still going to take a few more years. I mean, I guess you could take like an Optimus and like slap a fleshlight on it and stuff like that and glue some tits on it. And then bingo bango off to the races. But I think like the real synthetic pussy droids are a little bit further down the line. But maybe not. Those Japanese, they can be pretty creative. And boy, are they horny. So, it is what it is. But I'd like a robot, maybe a couple, 4 of them, to carry me around in a sedan, like some sort of Arab prince or something. You know what a sedan is, right?
Was a man named Drew Feltwell, who was specifically at the game not only to celebrate his son's birthday, but to catch a home run ball and give it to him as a gift for his birthday. How wholesome is that? Here you go, son. I love you, Dad.
Did Tweety Logic?
Dad.
Tweety Logic. Tweety Logic bought one. Thank you, Tweety. I appreciate you.
You're a good kid. Drew succeeded, grabbing the ball and returning to his family in excitement. However, what was almost a wholesome and memorable moment for the young man soon turned sour, downright rotten. An older woman...
Did we watch this one too? I don't know. I don't care. We're doing it. It doesn't even matter. I feel like my head has been all different types of... This is a busy time of year for me. And it's an expensive time of year. Like, we had Jess's birthday, and then we have our anniversary, which we're coming up on anniversary number... 7. I'm pretty sure it's 7. And then we have my birthday, and then we have Christmas, and it's just like, it's going to be a whirlwind until the 1st. When the 1st rolls around, the 1st of 2026 rolls around, then it'll all be over. But then, then we have like AI coming down, and we still have to worry about everything else in life. World wars, and, it's just a... I don't know why I feel so flustered. How hard is my life? My life is not hard. It's not. This is just all internal conflicts I have that go on in my head that have they're not out here, right? In this plane of existence with all these things, all this stuff, right? It's not like one of these, right? It's not this fucking bell, right? It is just a bunch of mud up in here, or like just spaghetti that intertwines into absolute nonsense and anxiety. Over nothing, really. Over nothing. I'm getting older. I can feel that. I can feel that every day. Are things getting better? I mean, they're definitely not worse. They're definitely not worse. But getting better, that's a loaded term. That's a loaded term, and I can't tell you if that's the case or not. But I'm here. I'm here doing it for you guys every single night. And I'm going to use the word cheer like 5 more times before this episode ends. So, cheers. Ooh, that doesn't count. That wasn't the word. That was cheers. So I still have 5 more.
I just hate saying that. Old woman. Is there anything grosser, really? Any woman after the age of 25. Yikes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yikes. Yikes. Yikes, 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 ew. An older woman rushed towards the father and started berating him, claiming that he had ripped the ball directly out of her hand.
Why can't we just hit women? What rule was that? Who wrote that rule? Is that in the Constitution? Why we can't just hit women? I'm not just saying like, when they're just like sitting there quietly, you just like, damn the fucking Yankees, and just wail on her, right? Just like release your day onto her cheek. Well, depends on how you want to take that. But I'm just like, where is it written that we can't just hit women when they're fucking, first of all, hitting us back or just running their mouth? Where is that written? Whose law? Whose law? And who got to vote on that? I wasn't involved. I sure wasn't involved. I bet it was a committee of 4 old bitches. And they're all like, no, you just never hit a woman. Really? Really? That's a hot take coming from a bunch of old bags. Shimo says, bring back hitting women. Couch Turfing just laughs. You're next. I'm just saying, you know.
I would have been like, you better get the fuck away from me. I'm gonna bust the teeth out of your mouth. You hear me, old bitch?
They've gone. This is the conclusion of that, right? Where they lust after violence so fervently that they get in people's face. People much larger. I've seen 5'2", 200-pound girls get into like beef with a 6'5", fucking linebacker. Like she's gonna, and then start whacking at him. Like, you can't do anything, man. She's all hammered and shit. You've seen it. At the bar or something like that. Some tiny little bitch gets 5 light beers in her and thinks she's like a chihuahua at the dog park, picking fights with everybody. Just one good smack, right? I'm not saying, like, change your life with a fucking roundhouse or anything like that. I'm just a quick smack. Put her to bed early, right? It's not going to kill her. That's why I don't do the roundhouse or like a haymaker or anything like that, because that might kill her. But like, just like a man, any size man would know not to do that. Would know not to walk up to a dude much, much larger than him and just start like smacking the beer out of his hand and be like, hey, what's up, you big homo? No, because he would wake up in the hospital several weeks later, as is expected. I'm just saying, equal rights mean equal fights, right? That old song and dance. Nothing wrong with it. You want equality? Fuck, you guys are getting paid better than us. You want equality? You want to turn trans and stuff like that? Start injecting testosterone, even though you're only 5'2", and pretend like you're a guy. Like, hey, what's up, bros? What's up, bros? Like, stay back up, okay? Because I know if I hit you, even though you put on this masquerade of manliness, which is derivative, right? It is cliche, and it feels like your identity of masculinity was made in China. All right? It's cheap. It's thin. But I know if I were to hit you, it would still be me hitting a woman. It would, and on top of that, it would be an additional hate crime because you're like stacking buffs, right? Like it's a video game, right? Oh, that's a +2 trans modifier, and so and the judge is just writing this down. You're going to jail for a long time for being so hateful. And then I'm there in front of the judge. Look, judge, I've been hateful for a long time. Yeah. I'm not even going to argue with you. Yeah.
Oh, really? I'd be like,
you finally got me. Ooh, it's been keeping me warm. All this hate, ooh, it's right here. It's deep in my soul, and it's been take me in. Take me in, judge, because honestly, prison seems like the lesser of two evils in this society, right? Have you been out there? It's fucking cuckoo. It's fucking, like, just people are getting stabbed in the necks. People are getting shot in the necks. There's a lot of neck-based crime out there. Is prison going to be worse? Kind of doubt it. Honestly, I kind of doubt it. So lock me up, judge. Yep, I'm the hateful one. Nazi, KKK, whatever. Yeah, I'll get the tattoos in prison. I don't have any now. But what? It's like the T? Okay. All right. 10-4. Bye. Bye.
she's gumming it.
Freeside said, just don't knock her off her feet. Anything else is fair game. No deal. No, absolutely not. First of all, you barely tap her, and then she's gonna fall down like she's a soccer player in Brazil. It's not, she's not gonna just take it. No, she's gonna fall down and be like, oh my God, call the police. Even though she's slapped you like 10 times already. No, she's gonna really ham it up. She's obviously gonna really ham it up. So, no deal on that one. Just give her a good, like, not even like a warning smack, right? Give her the appropriate amount of pain that, okay, so she annoys you to a certain level, right? Translate that annoyance into pain and then deliver that pain onto her face. That's only fair. I think that is fair. That's balanced. That is the amount. That's good judgment. See, us as men, we have to practice something called good judgment. All right. If she's like being kind of annoying and then you just haul off and just blast her teeth out and like hard enough to where they like lodge in the drywall, first of all, I'll be impressed. But second of all, I'll be like, that might have been a little much. Okay. Let's reel it in. Let's reel it in a little bit. Okay. Not only for like her sake, but also you also have to go take her to the dentist and stuff. If you want, that's your call. It's your wife. Whatever, I don't care.
Come on, son.
You're not allowed to beat other people's wives. You're not allowed to do that.
Get one at her. He's like, okay. Eye pops out a little bit. She's like, try to.
Rocky Macabre says some kind of neck-themed supervillain out there. Yeah. Some sort of neck avenger. Or the neck. Can't think of anything. Neck man. Can't think of anything.
Put her eye. Fucking wild dogs just running off the street. Start ripping at her. Not willing to fight it out with a ravenous Philly fan, he ultimately gave up the ball so the Vance family could be left.
My wife says, you let us. Men got so soft, they should have never let us vote. Yep. You know how much beating that took to actually make her think that way? Because it was not a factory setting. No, I had to go into the BIOS and change the kernel anti-cheat software and stuff like that. It took a lot of work. It was very technical.
In peace. This was met with aggressive disapproval from everyone surrounding
it was deep in there, right? I'm like, God damn, I have to fucking download Linux and shit like that. I hate using Linux. Oh my God. Okay, I'm in. All right. There's the useless opinion exe. Delete
them as a section with booze. And people started yelling at her to give the ball back to the child. Yeah, right. The Phillies Karen was not going to back down and started flipping off the entire audience in her section. She even went so far as to chase down people criticizing her to scream at them about how she was in the right. You look so tired. That's a real way to fuck up a Karen's day. God, you look so tired. Why don't you go take a nap? The whole thing was broadcast live, and on top of being projected to the entire stadium on a jumbotron, it wasn't long before her face spread throughout.
This is pretty good. This is pretty funny. This is good.
The internet like a wildfire, with people scrambling to discover her identity so they could ruin her life. That's maybe a bit too far, but it is what it is. Meanwhile, the Sun was showered with positive energy from sports fans. Not only did other fans approach him to give him their balls, but the Miami Marlins gifted him a goodie bag, and Philly center fielder Harrison Bader, who fucking cares, as a Phillies player, met with him to give him a signed bat. I mean, that's
any Philly fans out there? Any Phillies people? Any affiliates? I don't know what you call yourselves. I don't give a shit about sports. I don't know. I you guys can tell I don't give a shit about sports. I don't have time for that. I spend my days in deep contemplation, brooding, right? So I don't have time for sports ball. I just sit naked in my yard like this. Get a lot of complaints. A lot of complaints from the neighbors.
Kind of sick. You know how that evil hag ruined your day?
Yeah. They're all like, can you at least not do it up on the pedestal? I'm like, no, I paid good money for this marble pedestal, and I'm going to use it.
More, buddy. This one's for you. This one's for you, big man. He's like, we brought her. She's tied down on a chair out back. You know what a pinata?
Yeah, it's the 007 chair with no bottom. I'd be like, can you put a bottom on that chair? I don't know where that smell is coming from. If this place just smells like that, or it's like that lady. They do have a distinct smell. It's all endocrine disruptors, isn't it? Right? They just go to the Macy's and just walk through the fucking perfume aisle several times until they get enough. Because they are cheap. Don't get me wrong. They are cheap. But also extremely irresponsible with their money. How? It's not like those Karens don't have money. A lot of them do have very good money, right? Being boomers and all. But also somehow cheap. But bad with money. Oh, you got Dalmatian puppies. Great. Why? Why did you do that? Why? You're going to put them in your divorced lady apartment? With your, like, laugh, love, wine fucking signs on the kitchen and stuff like that. So we pretend you're quirky and stuff and not super depressed. Just end it. just grab a bottle of wine, your nicest one. And then, you know, all those pills in your cabinet, because I sure do, just fucking choke them all down. Just choke every last one down. And then you can write a note if you want, but like, I'm not going to read it. I'm going to crumple it up when I get there and just toss it away. Because it doesn't mean, oh, my life has always been hard. Shut the fuck up. Oh my, ugh, yuck. Step on the chest. Right? I'd go through her apartment, but there's nothing of value in there. Absolutely nothing of value besides some books that she has not read.
Got it is. Am I gonna get candy? Mm-hmm. Put it in your mouth. Just rolls her mouth.
I'm hoping she's like strung up on hooks too.
I just think give the kid the ball. She had to have been drunk, right?
No, I think she's high off the excitement. She saw a weak target.
A lot of them are on SSRIs. Like, which would make sense because, like, wouldn't you be depressed? Wouldn't you want a little happy pill of sunshine? A sunshine good? And it doesn't do that. SSRIs don't do that. I've been on SSRIs. They don't do that. They don't make you happy. It's not happiness. It's just less sad, which is not even a better emotion. It's somehow even lamer, right? I'm sad because I'm angry and I'm frustrated with the current state of things, right? When I'm on SSRIs, I'm just there. I'm just there. I didn't respond well to them, so I had to stop taking them. But yeah.
Getting pushing down.
Well, she didn't even grab it from him. She like went up and she's like, "You stole it from my hands," or whatever. So it's like, well, I got it before you. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. No, it's supposed to be mine. Feels like very drunken.
God designed women to be weak for a reason. Take advantage of that. Take advantage of that. You know, open up an eyebrow with your elbow. And just, she'll complain, but she's already complaining. And she won't stop complaining. And you hit the ground running. For some reason, I was reminded of that Smash Mouth song. But yeah, smash her mouth. Smash it. Your brain gets smart, but your head gets dumb.
Energy.
Okay, I'm cheering myself up. I think that was 2 so far, so I think I have 3 more. What's the German 3? 3 more.
Ended up on local TV stations for an interview.
I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea.
Where the father claimed that not only was the
Hey, I'm one of you, okay?
ball never in the hands, but he truly didn't even notice the woman at all.
Dog whistle. You guys.
Until she suddenly started verbally attacking him. At the end of the day, he claims that he wishes no ill will on her. Well, yeah, dude, he cleaned shop. Hey, I hope nothing bad happens to her.
Psych.
Yeah, exactly.
Quick, someone tell a dad joke? I don't have any right now. I can't just summon them from the ether like that. They need to be in the moment.
You know what's crazy is that
Shimo Street says God made them bleed once a month. Hilarious. Well, Karens don't bleed. No, nope. They don't. Nope. Long past Long ago.
I think this happened
Long
a week
ago.
after some like Swedish billionaire stole a ball from a kid too. Some player was like throwing up a hat. That's what it was. He was putting a hat up to this kid. This kid was about to grab it, and the billionaire just.
Well, that dude was just holding. That kid was holding it and he just snatched it out of their hand. That's fucked up,
he,
dude.
He turned away, and the kid was like trying to grab his attention and completely ignored him. But the same thing, like people rushed to the internet, found out he's a billionaire, and then the funny thing is, he first said like he wasn't sorry, but then the next day he immediately like,
okay, fine, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't even notice the kid.
What a fucking dickhead, dude. While the concept of a Karen is not novel,
Whoa. That is some over the top shit right there. Does their head go back? What it like if I shave that, would it just be like a cone? Would it be a cone back like that? Like this is all scalp. This is all scalp. It's possible.
in any way, people are convinced that the COVID-19 quarantine from a few years back resulted in Karens multiplying. That was the real pandemic, not the
She got a hole in her mask. For cocks.
fake
More likely wine. And complaining.
disease that the news wanted you to worry about. There was a divide. Cells dividing, manipulated. And Karens kept forming with that fucking stupid swoosh haircut.
And also being real estate agents. I don't know why, but Karens love being real estate agents. They love it. They're not good at it. I haven't seen a good one, but like they love it, right? They love having their face everywhere on the benches, the bunches. I don't know. They love it. They love it, and it seems weird because like you have to be like sociable to be a real estate agent, right? But whatever. I don't know.
Like lab fetuses sprawling out of. What if that was the real thing that China was doing?
Oh, and they're gonna like airdrop.
Who's Nancy Grace?
Exactly. And they just like parachute drop them like the.
Who's Nancy Grace?
To wear a helmet.
Hold on. Who the fuck is this? 775.
Breaking news tonight.
Ooh, I don't like her voice.
Breaking news tonight. We searched into the night, says a desperate family after little Darius, just 6 years old, vanishes on an extended family camping trip.
No, thank you. No, thank you, Nancy. No, thank you. No, thank you, Nancy. I'm going to the comments, though. Let's see. Nothing good. Nothing. Just also Karens. Just also a bevy of Karens. If that's the right term for it. I don't know what a flock of Karens is called. A complaint. A management. Okay, those are good. You guys think of the rest of them.
A baby Grinch in the movie, whatever, those little things.
She was on a channel on HLN. She's a bitch. Seems like a bitch, right? But whatever. You go be a bitch and stuff like that. Look, I don't have a problem with you, Nancy Grace. Trust me, I'm no gem myself. I mean, you might have watched my show. Thank you for doing so. And if you did, I am the counterpart. No, I'm not. Because there's no way I could be even nearly as entitled as you. It's almost a sport for them. Like going into a place looking for a fight just so they can assert their dominance. Like some sort of like island bird. I don't know why I said island bird, but it feels right. Like protecting her barren nest. And some sort of territorial display. Like, yeah, this is my Joanne fabrics. Hell yeah. These are my little tchotchkes. These are my Christmas ornaments. It feels like that. This is not your society. You did nothing to build it. And if anything, you just sat there and drank wine. I can see by your physique you drank wine for decades. Decades and decades. And probably fucked your kids right up, too. right? Do they call you? Do they call you? Are your grandkids mulatto?
Down and start assaulting a child at a lemonade stand. Do you have a permit? This video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. Sleep is so important to your health and productivity. Thank you to Helix Sleep for sponsoring this video. Now back to the video. On a flight to Atlanta, the calm cabin was disrupted when an argument between an old man and a younger woman turned violent. The woman was in the aisle when she saw the man with his mask down. She asked him to put his mask back on, which he refused to do because he was just pulling down momentarily to eat. Would you get pissed off about that?
No.
Yeah, dude. Oh, this has never happened to me. This has never happened to me where I was told to do something by like an elder person, like that was not related to me. Obviously, my parents, but like a stranger elder person, because I would eat up that moment. I would enjoy. I would probably record it, but I'd be in such ecstasy that I'd think I would forget. So, Jess, honey, you're gonna have to record it. You're gonna have to record it because I'm going to laugh, and I'll think of something to say on the spot. I'm really more of that kind of person. I'm not gonna plan it out. I just want to see how it develops and stuff like that. But I will not be doing what they say, obviously. Obviously not. And if it's a guy, I'm gonna see if I can make him hit me. And nah, I'm not gonna go that far. But I will be openly disrespectful because it's simply deserved.
I lived in Portland, Oregon at the time. Let me tell you, it was like a battlefield. I didn't like the old people excuse of like, I can't.
Pamunky says that Nancy yells at her staff on live TV. Very Karen behavior. I mean, I believe you, bro. I believe you. I mean, she definitely has the look. She's got the vibe. She's got the years under her belt. I mean, look at that. Can you look at that and be like, no way that person is possessed by Satan or some at least lower level demon? Right? Listen.
How could a little 6-year-old boy vanish into thin air? Why?
She doesn't. This is another thing with old people like boomers and stuff like that. I don't think they understand how microphones work. You can just talk normally. You don't have to fucking shout into it. I shout into my microphone, but that's not because I don't understand how microphones work. I know it can hear me. I'm just mad. I'm angry at things. I'm angry at things that, again, the spaghetti in my head. But she thinks it's an old-timey, like a tin can. Hello.
While the adults were watching him play with other children.
Okay, all right, thank you. I'm sorry, her voice is just, it's caustic. It's like acidic on my eardrums. I can't take it.
Breathe with it. I'm like, come on.
No, I wouldn't get mad. If you're eating, you're fine. I'll just walk away. I don't know.
Well, she can't. She's in a plane. Even back then, I'm like, even if you have this mask on, dude, you're getting like, and if you're getting sick if you're on an airplane. There's just no way. Especially whenever you see the people that. One thing that pissed me off is like, you're gonna get mad at this guy for eating a granola bar, but you're not gonna say anything to the guy who has it like down under his nose. Yeah. Whatever, like sneezing all over the place. But that being down, he's eating his granola bar, and this.
I don't remember wearing that mask a lot, but like I'm sure I would be the person to lift it to sneeze. No, I'm actually very courteous about that. I sneeze into my shirt because I think it's disgusting, and I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy.
Sent her into a fucking frenzy. She demanded he put it on repeatedly before a stewardess had to come in and break up the fight. Before she could, the woman punched the man in the face.
What are the legalities on that? Like, okay, she made contact. She made a fist. It contacted my face. Now what? Can I do it back? Legally, can I do it back? She's kind of younger and stuff like that, but I mean, what the hell? Can you do it back? Or are they going to be like, yo, man, that's not cool? I mean, sure, they'll be like, that's not cool, but like, well, you get arrested for it. I mean, she hit him first. Just just one time. Probably the only time in her life. Just kapow, just knock her back. All right? It's all in slow mo. Boom and right? And then she wakes up at her destination. She might enjoy that. She's like, "Thank you. I had anxiety over flying. I was like, I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to be aware for this."
It's kind of awesome.
Hey, James, what's up, man?
From there, all hell broke loose as she began to spit on people.
How's England? Is it still a fucking nightmare? Yeah, you don't even have to tell me. I understand. It is. It still is.
People and fight the flight attendants. The whole time, the man was telling her she was going to go to jail for assault as soon as she landed. Which also, he's kind of a bit of a male Karen, too. Sir, can you put it down? It's kind of the battle of the Karens right there. I think that there could be a Karen, too, when someone's just like, hey, pandemic, can we, like, just cover her face up? I don't think I will.
The fuck just happened? Why did I just lose half the people watching?
Well, hey, let me tell you, I'm hungry. To me, I'm like, that's some male Karen energy too. Or even you get socked with.
Is the internet having AIDS tonight? Is the internet having AIDS tonight? Where the fuck is it? What the fuck is happening? What is happening?
The face, you're like, you're going to jail. I'll call the cops as soon as I land, which I would do. Eventually, a passenger stood up and dragged her away from the situation. What's ironic about all of this is that while she was berating the man for not wearing a mask,
I don't know what happened on Rumble, but it looks like just everyone dropped on Rumble and everyone dropped on everything. Is this coming from me? Is this coming from my end? Internet is good. Okay.
She too wasn't wearing a mask herself, which I know.
I don't know why, but it just says everyone just fucking dropped. Whatever.
It sounds like a snarky little Redditor comment, but it is just.
Apparently, that people don't like my women beating takes. So, Tweety says, "Is anybody out there?" Yeah, it's showing one person watching. Weird. Yeah, I don't know why. For some reason, it's just decided to do that.
It's kind of funny, isn't it? She was
Holographic still here. Oh, sweet.
upset about
What's
it,
up,
but
man?
you want something weirder? She didn't even have a mask on herself when she was assaulting.
Is this a Rumble issue? Is this just a Rumble issue where it's like, yeah, nobody's watching? Oh, thanks, Rumble. Thanks, Rumble.
And even if she didn't hit him,
Oh, so that means we're not going to pay you. Oh, thanks, Rumble.
that's basically assault already, as it is. Why is no one saying anything?
AWS got hacked today. What is the AWS? What is AWS?
Where's my up dudes?
Who knows? I don't know. The internet lately has just been having issues. Like, I don't know what's been going on, but like, the internet lately has been a dumpster fire. And I think that goes for like everybody too, because Royce and shit are having issues. And like people out west, Rumble maybe? I don't know. It looks like I'm still showing up on YouTube, so they must support the beating of women. Thanks, YouTube. Solidarity. I like that.
I get some karma. I saw so many fights break out over mask stuff. Well, I had to go to like the grocery
Amazon got hacked? Really? Really? Amazon got hacked.
store to get food. A lot of times, I really like to.
Oh, damn.
We've said this. I've complained about this multiple times on this channel. But when people are like, "We need to thank the DoorDash driver,"
Amazon, that's a bad hack. That's a bad hack, dude. Everyone uses Amazon. That's a bad hack. Oof. That must have been state actor. There's no. I mean, like that had to be China or something. It had to be China.
For keeping this country well fed.
It's true. I would have starved.
I became pretty good buddies. I still hang out with the guy.
Your DoorDash guy?
Yeah. I used to get like Chipotle every day because I had like a studio outside of my house.
Jess doesn't like Chipotle. I do. So we don't eat Chipotle anymore.
Whatever. I saw him so much. I'm like, if I got it, you got it, bro. Like, it's
hey, Rocky.
Came up one time. We hung out in my studio. We just like watched Kenny versus Spenny for a while. It was fucked up. I was like, you got.
This guy's such a fucking nerd, dude. I mean, like, again, I can't like knock on him. He's doing great in life, and kudos to you, sir. But you're such a fucking nerd, bro. Like, But you're doing great. So keep up the good work. But you're a fucking nerd, bro.
You gotta go anywhere? I can take a bit off. I'm like, come on up. Just eat your.
Arden shares this specifically Amazon Web Service Eastern Division that works on. Ooh, with the DoD, huh? Yo, you guys. I've been meaning to talk to you about this. It looks like we're gearing up for war. Like, it really does. Like, the China is buying metric tons of gold. Probably because it's going to stop using the U.S. dollar. And that's them using the U.S. dollar. If they stop using that, then a lot of people are going to stop using that. And the U.S. dollar is only propped up because people use it, right? It's the petrodollar. And if people stop using it, then we don't have anything. We don't even have like manufacturing in this country anymore. We sent it all overseas. So if they do stop using it, that is going to be war. Because we obviously can't pay back $30 trillion. Who expects us to do that? We didn't even get the things, right? Like, again, this is the boomers, right? They racked up $30 trillion in debt. And then we got the bill. I can't pay that back. I don't have $1 trillion. But yeah. Look, I don't know how to prepare for war, especially a gigantic like World War III type of scenario. So make your peace, I guess. I mean, if they want to draft you, don't do that. Just don't do that. Come on. That's silly. Just run. Because why? Why would you go? Oh, there's a gigantic bill I have to pay for with my life? No. I didn't even get it's like going to a dinner, right? That you didn't get to eat, that like everybody else ate at. Like, okay, your parents ate the dinner, right? And then they're like, here's this bill. Now you have to pay for it with your life. No. I hope that tiramisu was good, but no. It did look good, I'm not going to lie. And I like a good tiramisu. Don't get me wrong. But I'm not paying for... No. I didn't even get to eat the tiramisu. Right? It's just... you didn't even like put in you threw away the extra tiramisu. You didn't even bring it home for me. Right? You brought the bill. And you tipped a lot. Like, come on. I don't have that money.
It's awesome.
Sit-ups, push-ups, and target practice. Yeah, okay, so yeah, when you're doing sit-ups, you're going to be like, I'm going to get up, and then I'm going to get shot in the head. Target practice ain't going to do shit, dude. You're going to be fighting machines. You know that, right? You're going to be fighting robots, drones, and like Terminators. You know that, right? You're not going to see enemies. You're just going to vaporize, right? I'm not saying it's going to go nuclear necessarily, but I mean, there's a good chance it will. But even then, you're not going to see people to shoot at. You're going to see robot dogs with guns and shit. You're going to shoot at that? Fine. Doesn't matter. There's a million more behind it. We don't even have factories to make these fucking things, dude. What are we going to get our robot dogs off of Amazon? You get a Temu robot dog? It's made out of plastic and shit like that. It already comes with C4 strapped to it, so it's going to fucking blow up in our house.
I'm a social guy, too. I got to have somebody to talk to. You know what I mean?
And you see him every day, too.
Every day. To the point where we were like sitting outside, we were talking, we're doing the social distancing thing. And then after a while, I was just like, you just want to come on up, man.
Yeah.
It almost seemed like gay sex. That's what it seemed like.
Arden Shara says they've been saying we will be at East with China by 2027 since like 2015-ish. It's almost like they scheduled this crap. I'm sure they did. I'm damn near positive they did. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure, like, because look, they were doing math back then, too. And they're like, well, we can keep this system going for like another 10 to 12 years, probably. Okay, so what do? Maybe erase a third of the population. Okay. We could do that. Okay. So, like, we kill a few billion with war and another few billion with a shot they take in 2020. Bingo, bango. There we go. Said and done.
After a while, I was just like,
Said and done. Now all these fucking billionaires are building their bunkers in like Hawaii and New Zealand and stuff like that. And people are like, hey, so I noticed you have this enormous underground complex. What's that about? It's my rumpus room. It's where I rumpus. Anyways, let's move on. Does anybody notice that all these billionaires seem to be doing the same thing around the same time? And nobody is like, hey, yo, wait, whoa. Why is everyone building a gigantic ass bunker right now? Why is everyone doing that? And like, you know, pushing towards AI, and then the dollar is exploding. And like, why is everyone building a giant ass bunker right now? Can I have... I feel like you know something that you're not telling me. Am I crazy? Am I crazy? Or is everybody spending a lot of money digging holes? Right? I don't even know what you have in those bunkers. I would surely like to see, because it's probably like a body farm for like future prostitutes, right? Future child prostitutes that you're going to use and then just throw them back in the bioreactor to feed the more future child prostitutes. I'm just guessing that. I don't exactly know. It's probably something like that though.
I mean, are we doing this, or?
Did he deliver you a pizza? Is that what led into the gay sex?
It was always Chipotle, which oddly felt more sexual than a pizza. How am I going to pay for it? I mean, the transaction's totally done. I got a tip inside. You got a tip inside you. You put your tip inside me? You want to go upstairs and play tummy sticks?
That's romantic.
Yeah, there's nothing more romantic than two gay guys saying, you want to play tummy sticks? Karens. We're talking about Karens in 2021.
No. You were talking about Uber Eats, which is like, why order Uber Eats? Why? I don't trust people with my food like that, because they might fuck it. They might put their dick in my burrito and be like, check it out. It, like, you know, I can kind of see the humor behind that. Don't get me wrong, but like when I don't order Uber Eats. I don't want that extra person that I just have to trust with my life. Oh, there's another person who happens to have a car that I'm going to go ahead and trust with my life. Maybe he's going to like drop a nut into my quesadilla. I don't want that. I don't want that. I'm trying to keep the chain of command as short as possible. Right? I go to the place. I look what you're doing. I see what you're doing. Right? I don't want any like, let me just take your burrito into my vehicle for 20 minutes and I'll bring it to you nice and ready. No. Oh, but it's okay because there's a sticker on the bag that I can buy on Amazon for like nothing. I could buy those. I could buy them and have my own stickers. Did you know that? Yeah, I did. So I don't want you to have your little cuddle party, your little cuddle session with my burrito. Thank you. Right? I don't want you to wine and dine it and then lay in front of a fire on a bearskin rug as you like gently caress it and being like, I love you, Chipotle burrito. You're stuffed with guac. That took a weird direction, but I ran with it.
61-year-old Timothy Armstrong was drunk on a flight from LA. I like how this Karen's thing is just going to be drunk people. That's just going to be every story. In 2021, 61-year-old Timothy Armstrong was drunk on a flight from LA to Salt Lake City. I
would do that. Nah, man, like getting drunk on a plane is rough because like now you're like, okay, I'm drunk, I'm confined, and like now the percentage or like the air pressure is dropping, right? So now it's like getting a little tougher to breathe. Also, I'm farting up a storm. That has nothing to do with the alcohol, but it has to do with the pressure of the cabin, right? And so, yeah, no, I don't want to land somewhere hungover. I don't want to land somewhere hungover. I'm going to get on that plane. I fucking hate flying, man. I got a big flight coming up, too. And I'm like, fuck, man, I hate that shit.
Would too. I would be too. Go back in that fucking, just get berated by Mormons as soon as you land down. You step out of the plane. Huh!
Can we take you to church this Sunday?
He began to yell at an Asian woman on the plane to sit down. But
I'm glad you guys are working things out, Renee's and Knob. I see the weirdest shit going on in my chat. That has nothing to do with the things I talk about. Nothing. Nothing. I don't even know how many people are here. I don't know. I'm getting a number, but it seems pretty low. I'm like, that can't be right.
she was only doing
That
so
can't be
because she
right.
had back issues. Oh, goddamn.
It's just I got one person watching a Rumble. There's several people in the chat. I don't know.
Sit your ass down! Stretch out her back. Oh, for fuck's sakes! He began to yell racist remarks, telling her
And that's what I do on all flights, drunk or not.
and the flight attendant she didn't belong.
My pilot better be white. I'm shouting down the cockpit. Like, I lean into the aisle. He better be white. Yes, he. And not that trans nonsense either. He with a fucking dick and balls better be a white guy with gray hair. Or so help me God, I will come up there. And then they're all like, sir, can you step to the back of the plane with me? I'll be like, who the fuck are you?
On here. Tough on a plane. You get her off this plane! Who even are you? Have you seen Rush Hour? Shit! I need help! The woman.
Nah, but if it was just you and me in this, I would fucking cancel the show. I would be like, well, I'm leaving. I'm not going to talk to Knob for fucking 2 hours. I'm leaving. And this is a talking show. This is a talk show. It's really not about what's going on the screen. It's really about what's going on in my life, which is okay. It's going fine. I'm living day by day, holding it together. Thanks for asking.
Refused, and as the flight attendants told him to calm down, he began to growl and chew on his mask. He then stands up and starts yelling at the staff. They told him to sit
Should I wear a Burger King crown when I go on my flight? Should I? I don't want people to think I eat Burger King, but
down, but convinced himself that the plane had landed and that the staff was trying to hold them against their will. Which I
they'll
love.
be like, no, this is a no King's plane. And I'll be like, the fuck? What?
That idea where it's like, look at the, we have it. We're in the air. Look out the window. I'm not going to. You give me your mask. This then led them to sitting in his seat, rambling about Joe Biden, the state of America. I mean, what the fuck
Okay. Go on.
is Sleepy Joe even doing?
I know I watched this before. You guys want Porch Pirates?
Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel.
I'm sorry. I've seen that before. I did that. I already did that on this show. And like, I apologize, but not really honestly. I'm not like apologizing that much. I don't feel sorry, but I am apologizing. Like a politician. Like a very good politician, I am apologizing, but I don't feel sorry about it. I would do it again in a hot second.
How you doing? How you doing? Coming in and sitting down because today
What is good at Burger King? The exit line.
we're going to talk about
Nothing. Nothing is good at Burger
one of
King.
my least favorite things on this earth.
Knobs Dog accepts my apology. Well, good, because that's the point of me apologizing and not feeling like I need to apologize. It's a lie, and if you accept my lie, then my job is done. I can go back to doing whatever terrible thing I was doing. So there.
Pirates. Not that kind of pirate. I would be welcome to that kind of pirate.
Yeah, if Luffy showed up.
Most likely, you or the people you live with order most of your stuff online. As convenient as that can be, the never-ending rise of e-commerce has also led to one of the most infuriating problems known to man. Pirates. People who steal your shit off.
That's fucking funny, dude. That's fucking funny, bro. I'm gonna hide as a trash bag. That is pretty clever. I'll be like, you can have that. It's like batteries or something, so I don't give a shit. But that's pretty funny. I'm a trash bag.
Why you do it?
It's fun.
Thieves in general are just disgusting. Absolutely vile. Don't like them. That's why I want to be that one YouTuber who put the glitter bomb in them. Porch pirates
That was
are
a good
name
video.
given to people who purposely steal packages
That was
sitting
good.
on your doorstep. While this has been a problem for years,
So, like, you can, like, I mean, this has never happened to me. Knock on wood. This might be wood. But like, I don't think they do that in Florida because you would get your shit blasted. I would shoot you dead. I would shoot you dead. I would shoot you dead. Yeah. I don't think this must not happen very much in Florida. Because, like, that would be foolish. That would be very stupid. Like, how would you not die immediately?
became far more prevalent recently, especially after
a trash
the
bag ghillie
whole
suit,
pandemic,
exactly.
You know, due to the massive increase in online orders across the world because you couldn't go outside and buy things. Amazon was my best friend. No, probably.
Look, I get Amazon is like a bad company and shit, and like it's ran by a bad person. And look, Jeff Bezos seems like a fucking tool. All right, and there, see, he's never going to sponsor the show. He's never going to sponsor the old Sulk stream. I'm burning bridges left and right. Bezos, don't sponsor my show. Like you fucking would care. Like, oh, okay, I'm going to sponsor. No. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. But I love Amazon. I love Amazon. Dude, I fucking buy shit on there all the time. So, a free plug for you, Jeff. Jeffy boy. You mind if I call you that? That plastic monster you married is gross. There. It's a compliment sandwich. I led with an insult. I gave you a compliment, and then I exited with an insult. It's really more of an insult sandwich.
For sure, probably. In fact, billions upon billions of dollars in merchandise are stolen each year. Billions! For many people, this isn't even...
Hog dogs banging Amazon fleshlights, huh? They're not going to deliver and fuck themselves. Well, you can save and get used for, they have the save with used. Then you come, and it gets to your house, and you just have to dump it in the sink. Rinse it out. Glug, 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 glug.
Even a one-time issue. A large percentage of
I was thirsty.
these victims have had repeated instances of our staked out their front porch.
Sorry.
That makes...
Do you guys know I'm a degenerate? Like, I am not as much as like Royce or Pessy. Frozen, I couldn't tell you, but like Mersh, also degenerate. Virgie, he might be a demon. He might be an actual demon. But like I am also one of them. No, I'm not as bad as them. They're terrible people.
Sense though, because the guy
They're
said,
terrible
"Man, this
people."
one's shit. The next one, this guy ordered this. That's the money house.
Or what you could do is you steal the package, you like it, and you know they're going to order another one.
Well, yeah, exactly. They gotta order another. And sometimes these repeat offenders are at the hands of the same porch pirate, which obviously, or do you think he has other porch pirate buddies and they're squabbling around the poop deck talking about it? That's X marks the spot.
There's definitely
Dude, I would have a plank. I would have a plank on my porch if I caught one, like by shotgun. I'd be like, ye walk the plank, right? And like, I don't have like sharks. I can't like have a pool of sharks, right? So I have to figure out. It'll be a kiddie pool with used needles, I guess. Jump in. Jump in. They're like, jump in the kiddie pool filled with used needles. They're going to be like, oh boy.
722 Cherry Street. That's the house you want.
they have like coordinated attacks.
What? What do you mean?
Yeah, they'll go down like street. They'll be like different cars, and they'll like go down streets at the same time.
Alligators. I could have alligators, right? The thing about alligators is you can't just kidnap alligators. That's actually like a thing. Yeah, because people have done that. You can't kidnap alligators. You will get in trouble for kidnapping alligators. Don't kidnap alligators.
They'll follow UPS people. So like they'll follow.
Do you think UPS guy's like driving? He's like looking at his rear view mirror, like. UPS guy has like a fucking gun, like a French Connection chase or something like that.
Or like those armored vehicle. Have you seen
Yeah, like
that
the
Pursuit?
Brinks. The Brinks.
Or like Ronin. You could have said Ronin, which was a much better chase scene. You could have said Ronin. Yeah.
Ones. Yeah. Those are carrying LED light strips for like a 14-year-old kid
A
ordering.
huge pit filled with homeless people? I don't want to keep a pit of homeless people where I like press a button and they're like, ah! Because of sunlight and stuff like that. And then they're like, because they're starving, right? Because I'm not going to feed homeless people. I don't have that kind of budget. Have you seen how much this show makes? I made like $10 tonight. Maybe a little bit more. Yeah, so unless you guys want to start donating to my homeless people food budget that I keep in a pit, which I throw porch pirates in, God, that is a mouthful. Yeah, I'm gonna need to feed the porch pirates. That was a complete clusterfuck of it. Never mind. Never mind.
Gaming setup, armed guards and shit, dropping it off. More and more people.
People under the
what's
stairs,
become
yeah.
more normal,
Yeah, I could have
I've
people
had
under
to
the
do
stairs.
is you put like a lockbox.
I could have people under the
outside,
stairs,
like
yeah.
a big little crate or whatever. And then on your Amazon delivery thing, you can give them the pin, open it, and put it in. Don't have to worry about it. Or you can put a.
Shimo Street says Frozen is probably the worst. You can't trust Asians. I'm sure he's running some sort of like Russian roulette fucking gambling thing under his fucking, wherever he lives, whatever he lives in. Pai Gow parlor. You think he lives in a Pai Gow parlor? Massage parlor? Maybe. Maybe Frozen walks around with like a little silk robe all the time in like little steps. Oh, I make you feel good. He's got like a little belt with a Jergens on it.
A glitter bomb in it. Glitter bomb.
Frozen, you animal. You absolutely unholy animal.
That's a YouTube video. That's a YouTube video. This problem has only gotten worse as it seems that these thieves are only becoming more bold and shameless.
So Frozen needs Jesus.
Shameless. Many Amazon drivers have admitted that porch pirates actively followed them so they can steal their packages as soon as they put them down. At that point, you just give.
I like how the guy was just like, well, it's not me. That ain't me. That me.
The package to the guy.
Fuck no.
Arden Shares says, donate to Sulk's Pai Gow parlor. Ko-Fi. Yeah, some of my Ko-Fi. Put Ko-Fi by Pai Gow. Pai Gow. Pai Gow. I have to have like a Pai Gow. Pai Gow now. Asians, man.
Unless they pull a gun on you.
Yeah, you better leave, buddy. Backing down the sidewalk. Other delivery drivers have been seen walking up to people's houses with porch pirates nonchalantly following.
I would be like, bro, let me take the picture first. Let me take the picture. This is my job. Let me take the picture first. Let me take the picture first. Okay? Okay, now I don't care.
Behind them like it's no big deal. And within a few seconds of the package being placed down, it's already being stolen.
right.
I feel like that's whenever you should be like, you can tase them.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd stop people real quick, wouldn't it?
Don't
Don't go near the drivers.
The Amazon driver should have a taser.
Or a fucking billy club. Punch at your shins.
Give him a gun.
Give him a gun. An Amazon 3D printed gun?
I think we should go around beating people more. This has been a violent episode. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just like fucking sick of it. Like I'm sick of it, man. I get it's illegal to beat down people, right? But I want to start going through places like the fucking what are those the Guardian Angels with like a fucking like red beret and the suspenders and stuff like that, just wailing on people, just absolutely taking out my frustrations, and like they honestly deserve it. Like I get people are poor, but like come on, you're not so poor that you have to steal things. Especially from like Pete, like, come on, you're gonna get your shit kicked in. And I'm gonna do it. That's gonna be me. It's Sulk's Peppermint Daisies. And we're gonna be dressed tough, and we're gonna be really beating people to death.
And a glitter bomb, you shoot the guy in the chest 2 times.
Maybe not to death. But like close enough to where they can tell their friends.
Throw a glitter bomb on top of it. Mark Rober, that's who it is. So today,
Shimo, I'm not gonna say that.
we're just not getting into it. Been a bit.
But like,
Today, we're going to talk about the degenerate world of porch pirates. Not just to show how crafty they're getting, but to show how people are fighting back. And maybe to give you some tips.
On how to be a porch pirate.
Fight. On both, either. I don't know. You do what you want to do. Porch pirate encounters. In 2018, a Brooklyn neighborhood was being terrorized by a man whom they called the Picky Package Thief. Could have probably settled on a better name than that. Dr. Seuss lived in that neighborhood? Yeah. Does it seem like that? I do not eat green eggs and ham. I do not like you, Sam, I am. Every time people would order packages, this man would come up to their porch and sit down. Once he grabbed their packages, he would calmly pick through their order, throwing out anything he didn't want before leaving. All right, maybe the Picky Package thing is pretty funny. Fish oil vitamins. He's like, oh, PS5 controller. Okay. Ring doorbells and surveillance cameras had caught the criminal doing this exact thing on several occasions. His stealing spree ended on February 27th when neighborhood watch members tackled the man to the ground and held him there until police arrived, which I love that kind of street.
that's pretty funny. See, that's vigilante, but I'm sure they all got arrested for vigilantism. You can't do that. You can't be a vigilante. That's what they say. I am in full support of it. And hey, James, if you're still watching, bro.
Justice.
Yeah.
And who was this porch pirate? Well, this porch pirate was identified as 33-year-old
5,000 El Camino says, I heard you're the guy to talk about buying an e-bike. And then Shima just says, yeah.
Hector Roman and was charged with possession of...
Don't call him gay. Don't call him gay. We don't know that yet. Oh, yeah, because he wants to buy an e-bike. Oh, yeah, dude, you walked right into that one.
Stolen property and petty.
Sorry. I mean, like, you obviously... You came to the right place, but also you came to the very wrong place.
Larceny. I don't like the idea of a guy like stiff.
So sorry. No, yeah. But you can be part of Sulk's Peppermint Daisies, bro. We go around beating up blacks.
That would piss me off. Take the whole thing and be like...
And women. So we're not going to be racist here, all right? We're going to be beating up women, too.
He took all my goods. Let that fucking guy
Obviously not as hard. God, what are we, animals?
who broke into my car and he stole everything but the Creed seat.
Jesus.
It's like, motherfucker,
Welcome.
like, yeah, I have taste. I have taste. All right?
Welcome to the fucking... Jesus Christ, dude. This show is going to ruin my future. No, it won't. I'll do that.
Just take out like, especially like a
I'll
shampoo
do
or
that.
something.
Yeah.
And I'll do that so fucking good. Oh, it'll be so good. I'll be like, I'll look back on my life and I'll be like, I did a good job. Just a burning dumpster fire of bad decision after bad decision. And then I'll be like, yeah, I did it right.
I'd be so in my head. I'd be like,
I don't know. I feel like I'd appreciate it. Thank you. You took the things you didn't want.
you don't think there's psychological damage to being like a person being like, really? You bought that? I'm too self-conscious. I buckle immediately under.
Hog Dog says, Sulk's Army of Umbrella in your drink hard R e-bike club. That's going to be, so we're going to do like a cup holder or something like that because the umbrella drinks, and we're not going to be able to go that fast because the umbrella is going to, so we're going to have to like, we're going to be slow. We're going to be a slow e-bike club.
Under social pressure like that.
No, I think I can handle it unless it's something.
Yeah, maybe.
Arden Share says, Peppermint Daisies, we beat the blacks and the women. As far as the slogan goes, I think that one needs work. I think that's going to need some work.
You wouldn't care because you'd be like,
I think that's not going to fit on a bottom rocker all that well. Yeah, we'll brainstorm that.
I'd just be happy that not all my shit's gone.
Yeah, exactly. You'd be like, hey, money well spent still. Like, covered dog shit from your yard. I'll wash off and then you do it.
The Peppermint Daisies A homosexual gang of racists and bigots. See, that's wordy. It's too wordy. That's too. We'll figure it out, guys. We'll figure it out.
That would fuck me up so much. Is like the shampoo thing, or like a shirt. I thought it was a cool shirt, like a nice. I'm like, oh, that's nice. You get in the mail, ring doorbell camera. He's like, I'd never wear that shirt. I would never have the confidence to wear that shirt.
I think the only thing if it's like something sexual, like for example, if I had like extra small condoms in my package and he didn't take those, I'd be like, of course they wouldn't fit him.
Here's the thing. It's so funny when, because I've heard men say this, that they need Magnum condoms. And I'm like, you can fit your whole fucking arm into a condom. You can put a fucking condom on like a faucet in a bathtub. It'll fill the whole fucking bathtub. So like, what are you fucking, like, what, you got like a fucking hefty bag? What are you fucking talking about? Like, really? Oh, you're just, shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up, dude. Like, why are you even fucking telling me? Why would I care? I don't care. Like, you have a problem. And you're like, obviously, like, you have some sort of, there's an insecurity deep inside of you. And I know exactly what that insecurity is, but I'm going to drop the conversation right away. You know? Because I don't want to have to get all Freudian on your ass and be like, well, dude. I want to hold up a fucking Rorschach picture and you're all like, oh yeah, that's my huge cock. I'll be like, no, that's a butterfly. It looks like a butterfly to me, but okay, fine. It's your huge fucking wing. Congratulations, bro. Congratulations. He's like, yeah.
It always goes to like, it has to be something like that. Anything else is fine, but it's like, as long, you always think in this sexual manner, don't you? Yeah. God. I'd say what pissed me off more is if
Shimo says women don't need more than 5 inches. Who gives a shit with women, what women need? You shouldn't even know. It's not about them. That is your first mistake. Like, oh, I make my girl come so good. Why? That seems like it's time consuming. Don't you have other things going on? Don't you want to achieve something? What the fuck are you talking about?
You know what I mean? He took that motherfucker. No! Just knowing he's underneath a bridge somewhere. What if he beat himself off there right in front of the camera?
Yeah, test it out.
Lucas says the female orgasm is a myth. It's not, but it's much like their opinion, which is completely useless.
From the Ring camera? You're on your app at work?
You know, you don't need that for like reproductive purposes, and like, I don't necessarily care. That's on you.
It's like catching your wife cheating or something like that from like a private investigator.
Honey, tell him. Honey, tell him how I displease you in bed. She'll get around to it.
You know, it'd be weird too if he fucked it, finished inside of it, and then left it for you to clean it. Like, what am I gonna do with this?
Oh my God, I'm not gonna like you said to clean it. I'm throwing it away. Heck. Yeah, him using it, that'd be a bridge too far for me.
I would still use it, but
no, you wouldn't.
Desanitize it. Throw it in the dishwasher.
Ardenshire, so peppermint daisies will beat the black tits off you. That's not even. I like how we're trying new things, but thank you.
There's no way. Also, another man's spunk in your dishwasher. Every time I had like a plate of lasagna, I'd just look at the plate and be like, I'd be looking at that Ring doorbell cam footage, though, like AVGN.
See, Knob, why are you telling me that? Why are you telling me that information? I don't want to know that information. I'm not going to read it either. I'm not reading that shit. I'm not reading that. I'm not reading that.
This motherfucker's doing what?
I don't want information like that.
Would you drive home immediately?
No.
I say I tried to
I
beat
don't
him
care.
before he finished.
Keep looking at your Ring doorbell. You just last longer than I would.
Get a hobby. Knob, get a fucking hobby. Do something with your hands. Like, please. I can tell. I've never met you in person, but I can tell how useless you are. I can tell how worthless of an individual you are. Please get good at something. You have to talk about how you can make your wife come. That means you can't do anything else well.
That pisses you off even more.
This is your hobby. This is your hobby. Bothering me is your hobby. Jesus. Coming on my show every night, night after night, not giving me a fucking dime. That's your goddamn hobby.
Let debt pile up. First you miss one bill, then another.
Hi, honey.
Debt collectors are knocking at your door looking to take away. Across the nation, a neighborhood in Oakland was terrorized by a porch pirate who would steal potted plants. The plant bandit was caught numerous times stealing plants off people's porches. And one
Knob says, LOL, bro, it's the end of the day. I've been up since 5 a.m. Making your wife come, right? Shut the fuck up, Knob.
time, he even stole an entire lemon tree.
Just shut the fuck up, bro.
How'd you get away with that?
At night.
Like, uproot it from the fucking ground?
That's happened to my dad. Someone stole his like $1,000 Seiko palms that he had.
Knob's talking to my wife. He says, 22 years, I've learned a thing or two. What, that your wife's a good actor? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, first off, the flex with the dollar
Because
price
you, shut the fuck up, Knob.
tag on it. He's like, I don't know, $1,500 Seiko homes. He had a lot of them too. Sometimes he would also go after packages, leaving nothing on porches untouched. The suspect, who had been getting away with this crime spree for months, was described as a bald man in his 60s or 70s. Police would eventually detain a man who matched the description. God, like, what, every old man on earth? What the fuck? But no
Mr.
formal arrest
Clean?
has ever been made for this guy.
They couldn't find him.
I'd be like, I'd get a big lineup of old people, and I'd be like, there's no way that motherfucker can uproot a lemon tree. I can. Try. It's usually not that easy. It's him. Yeah, definitely. When porch pirates steal packages, they're often hoping to get something extremely valuable. In one case, a thief took something that was truly priceless. Elise Brink had recently lost her father.
No, Knob, you're not in the cool kids club with us now. You can't be like, I don't care if she comes to be on. No, you can't fucking double back and be like, I fucking make her come so good and be like, I don't even care. No. Cause no. You can't backpedal like that. All right. No, you're in the loser gang that likes to make their wife come. Gay, homo. Have fun making your wife come. Homo.
And had his body creep.
Ardenshire, cut that. Clip that.
Make him. No.
Clip that. That's going on the homepage.
When her father's urn arrived, she rushed over to her porch to retrieve it and was surprised to find that it was missing. She began to look around her neighborhood, with a neighbor eventually confirming that it was successfully delivered earlier. Soon it became obvious that someone had stolen her father off the porch. Stolen the father's body, or dead body, the ashes of the body, off the goddamn porch. And for 4 months, Elise wondered if she would ever get her father's remains back. And it turned out that the thief realized what it was and tossed it in a random alleyway, which was...
You realized it was the ashes of a dead person. You threw it in the... I'm like, what are you going to do? Maybe there's like some voodoo doctor around you can sell them to. I don't know. What do you do with that? What do you do with those? Yeah, throw them away. Dump them out. Fucking, you go to like a wedding and stuff, and then when they're walking out, everyone's throwing rice, you just fucking dust them. You just dust them and run off, right? Don't even tell them what it was. They won't know.
Luckily found and returned to Elise after it was discovered by a woman in her neighborhood. First off, if you had the thief come back and like, dude, I'm sorry, I think I would be like,
just, honey, do not fucking encourage him. Don't encourage Knob. Never encourage Knob. You can hurt his feelings. That is the only thing we can do in this chat, is hurt his feelings. Don't give him encouragement. No pep talks. No, you're doing great, buddy. Nothing like that. Just hurt his feelings. If he maybe one day starts to donate, one day, maybe we can stop. But until then, really lay it on thick. I want him to be at the end of the rope. Like, seriously, hurt his feelings. Like, make him.
It's no problem.
Yeah, give
Make him like that.
to fucking talk. No, we're not gonna pay him. I'm not gonna.
Make him feel like he makes his wife feel at the end of sex. Just empty inside.
Pay him for stealing the thing, but I wouldn't be like,
Right?
I wouldn't scold him. If anything, I'd be like, I think this is a sign for both of us. I gotta move on, and you need to quit grabbing people's stuff off their porches.
Okay,
right?
whatever.
That's
You do
That's
you.
a lesson
You do
learned.
you, wife.
But yeah, just, like a heartless motherfucker. What is it? Oh, this cocoa
Okay,
powder's
fine.
gone bad. Throw it on.
Jess says, I don't like hurting people's feelings. Are you sure? Because, like, you're pretty good at it. I mean, like, you are pretty good at it. Unintentionally, she is pretty good at it.
On the ground, whatever.
I thought that's how the story was gonna
Sometimes
end.
she'll say things that are unintentionally just pretty mean.
That was
honey.
like footage of him like emptying it.
Babe.
He's like, this is a nice urn. Takes the urn, runs off. Shh. Fucked up. You ever get a body back, cremated body back? There's like big chunks of like.
Hey,
bone and
Rick.
shit still.
No,
It's
I'm not
fucked
just
up.
figuring
My
that out.
grandpa's
I knew
ashes
that.
dead.
I knew that before I married her. You know, sometimes you gotta take what you get.
Had like big chunks of bones.
See, I can do it too.
Grandpa? What was that? I mean, he's kind of chunky. I just mean like not all the skeleton. I mean, a good part of it. Also, it's a lot of ash.
There's like a huge conspiracy that glitter is made from ashes of human remains.
Hey, one, who would think of that? And then two, where did you? What page could you have been on to have that
I don't care if you have self-esteem. I deleted your comment.
article in front of you?
It's a huge Instagram thing. There's a lot of videos where it's like, do you know that there's only two
I
companies
deleted
that
it.
make
Now it's gone
glitter?
from the internet forever. It's not. I'm not saying it either. It's gone. All right, it's gone. Your comment is gone. Okay.
I hate the snarl in your voice there, the contortion, and he's like,
Goofy Boots wants to be in the clip. Put him in the clip somehow. Or put Goofy Boots in the clip somehow. I don't know how. Just do it.
he's leaning in.
do it.
There's only two companies that make.
Just give me a flash of Goofy Boots. It's gonna be one frame of just Goofy Boots. What was that?
Glitter. It's fucking horrifying. Mark, whatever the fuck his name comes in. It's just him and the fucking cremation company, probably.
Yeah.
Does he still make videos?
Mark Rober?
Yeah. God damn. What? He has 71 million subscribers. I bet a roller coaster in my lap. Got me and the kids. Whee! Come look at these.
That's pretty
previews.
good.
Watch this dildo. Woo! Look at that.
Oh my God.
See, this is what I should start doing. This comedy thing is not doing it for me, man. I mean, like, what do I have? 705 subs? 704. So somebody agrees with me. Somebody's all like, this is not doing it for me. I hear you. bro. I mean, like, I hear you.
Fuck.
Oh my God.
What?
I need to start building roller coasters inside my house. I don't have the capital for that. But
What the fuck is this? they're letting kids around this motherfucker. Goddamn.
oh shit!
What is this? What the fuck? All right, so apparently the scariest fucking channel on YouTube is Mark Rober's channel. People on a roller coaster in my lab. Whee! Kids watching it are just like.
Are they enjoying it?
Yeah. Delivery drivers also have to deal with porch pirates. One driver in Illinois had to fight off a would-be thief to save an expensive.
What is 703? Rick, what does 703 mean? What does that mean? What does 703 mean? I know that thing looked dangerous, and I would write it in a hot second. Pessy is like, I'm scared of hot air balloons and everything that like might hurt my body, and I'm like, yeah, put me on it, and let's see. I'm gonna fucking roll the dice. Is it this time? Is this how I go out? Don't you fucking dare Photoshop anything in my head. These are supposed to be dice, okay? I'm tossing dice on my life, all right? If you Photoshop a cock in my hand, I swear to God.
Package. While doing his rounds, a delivery driver had just set down a package.
Oh, Ric Flair unsubscribed. You better not have, you fucking asshole. You
On a doorstep
you
of a home
fucking
when a hooded
asshole,
man
dude.
ran up beside him and stole it. Without thinking twice, the driver stopped the porch pirate and grabbed the package. The two men began a tug of war, pulled at it until the driver eventually won, and the would-be thief ran back to the street where he was picked up by a getaway car. The box the pirate was trying to steal.
Whoa, the actual guy? Hold on, the guy did that? He fought off somebody?
And ran up beside him and stole it. Without thinking twice, the driver stopped the porch pirate and grabbed the package. The two men began a tug of war.
Hell
pulled at it until the
yeah!
driver eventually won.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. I want this guy to be my fucking FedEx driver or whatever he was doing. Hell yeah, dude. He didn't have to do that. That's above and beyond. I hope he got like accommodation or something. I would have tipped him. At least, right? You don't need to do that, bro. You don't need to get stabbed on the job for delivering packages.
One, and the would-be thief ran back to the street where he was picked up by a getaway car. The box the pirate was trying to steal contained 4 new iPhones and 1 Android, which
I'm sorry. Is this a fucking? Is he like a romance scammer? Is this a romance? Who orders 5 new phones? Who orders 5 new phones? I mean, maybe if you have a family, but like all your phones go down once? No, something's weird about that.
the person had bought from a door-to-door salesman. In the end, the thieves were never caught, but the homeowner received their handful of phones thanks to the determined driver. I want to say the driver's a hero. I'm suspicious of the person buying all those phones.
Thank you. Thank you. That's a very strange thing to do. Why would somebody buy all those phones? Hey, Dan. Why would everyone buy all those phones?
Knock on the door. Yeah, knock. Wait. Hey, sorry, I just fended off a guy trying to steal your phones. Can I come in? Your Amazon driver. I'm your respectable Amazon driver. Chinese sweatshop. In August of 2023, police
I would
were
love to open a sweatshop, but I don't want Chinese people here.
notified of a porch pirate driving away with someone's package being stolen in a Georgia neighborhood. Officers were quick to respond.
You think it was an inside job? You think it was an inside job? What, you, like, do you think he, like, insured the package? You think he insured the package and had his buddy do the heist? Let's call it a heist. And that way he could claim that it was stolen, get the insurance money and the phones? This might be a whole racket. You think people are actually doing that? You think people might be actually doing that? That might be a thing. Didn't think about that until now. That might be a thing.
Thanks to the homeowners and neighbors telling dispatchers the license plate of the getaway car. Soon after the crime occurred, police were able to locate the vehicle, which led to a high-speed chase. The person behind the wheel ended up crashing the car and attempted to flee on foot to a nearby storm drain, where he crawled deep inside, hoping police didn't see him. A little Pennywise action. Yeah. Authorities soon swarmed around a manhole and began shooting pepper spray towards the porch pirate.
I'm sorry, it already smells like shit down there. Now you're getting pepper sprayed. So it must be like getting off the plane in Mumbai, dude. It's just like, oh, God. Ew. Ew.
God damn. For over an hour and a half, police attempted to get the package and the thief out.
Dude, I would just start spraying him with a hose. I'd just start spraying, not like in an attempt to get him out. I'd just start spraying him with a hose. And then, like, the fucking sun goes down and he's, like, shivering. I'm like, you gonna come out? I got time. I got time, dude.
Give me the package.
Oh my god, that's horrifying. You see that image?
Fuck that.
So they were just dropping pepper spray.
Yeah, exactly. Ah! Ah! You get out of there. I can't. Finally, growing tired of waiting, they sent in a K9.
Oh, shit. That's bad news, dude. Like, I mean, you're down there for hours and stuff getting pepper sprayed, and then they're like, okay, let's just send the dog down. And you're like, like, you're in a tube. You're in a tube, so you can't, like, turn around. You're just face forward at the dog, And it's just coming at you. It's just fucking coming at you. Ah! Ah! That package was not worth it. That package was not worth that, dude. Honestly, if I were the judge, I'd be like, we're going to call that lesson learned. We're going to call that lesson learned. He's like faceless. He looks like fucking Two-Face from Batman. Like one of his is just spicy pepper and the other one's just fucking skull, dude. It sucks.
Jesus! They sent in a canine, and the thief, which ended up being 31-year-old Laverne Vereen,
That's a dumb name. And the usual suspects, of course.
would eventually crawl out and surrender himself. I wonder what do you think was even in the package? You know what I mean? Is it worth the high-speed chase?
It's a loot crate. You don't know what's in it yet.
God.
Yeah, it's like a little boo-boo, right? Could be a little boo-boo. Yeah, but it is like a loot crate. I mean, like you never know what you're gonna get. You could get something. You can get something really good, right? Because like sometimes you order shit and it's like that's some pricey shit right there. But most of the time it's not.
Can you imagine going to prison over a fucking loot crate? over a Doctor Who loot crate? I'd kill myself. I'm not even joking. I'd hang myself.
Yeah. See, right as they're arresting me, I'd be like, wait, open the package because I want to know.
A couple of rats dropped in. Bring in the box of rats. Right, it's still hundreds of rats, right? They're hungry. I made sure not to feed them this morning. They're hungry. They got a rat guy. A special rat unit.
Open it! You just see it says loot crate. That's the Doctor Who thing. People that come outside are like nerdy people.
And you know he's gonna make like a
Goofy Boots says, you never know what's in the mystery box, Lois. It could even be a boat. Classic Family Guy. Very old Family Guy. Very old Family Guy reference.
Guess who just fended off a porch pie with his sonic screwdriver? Welcome, it has the Bo Burnham motto. Welcome to the internet. Welcome out around. Whatever. And he's just like,
God, yeah, I'd kill myself too.
oh my God. Oh, dude.
I would resist or being arrested, so they sick the canine on me.
I would reach for his gun, so they shot.
I think the rats in the water would do it, but like they threw the canine at him, dude. I mean, like that's. I mean, like, how do you train rats to go after a suspect? Like Willard. Hundreds of rats. Bats could be an option. Bats, right? Maybe he's afraid of bats. Not really gonna fly all that. Yeah, well, we're overthinking it. We're overthinking it. They got the job done. If it's a gypsy, you just dump a bunch of frogs in there. Just thousands of frogs.
Porch pirates aren't the only people who despise them.
But if it's a gypsy, he probably lives down there anyway. So I don't know. Maybe he's got some sort of frog defense system.
As it turns out,
See, I'm over fucking thinking it. I'm way overthinking it. I'm sorry. I'm moving on, you guys. I apologize. Frogs and the frog defense. Sorry. My bad. I'll focus.
even porch pirates hate porch pirates. Self-hate. One Ring camera catches the moment that two porch pirates are found stalking out the same package being dropped off by a FedEx driver. I bet that happens a lot.
And they fought each other for it. Please tell me they fought each other for it. Please tell me they fought each other for it.
On my turf.
He's like, get out of here. As soon as the package is put down, two men hop out of their car.
Dude, if this was the case, I'd be ordering the most random shit. I'd be like, yeah, I would like 1,000 drink umbrellas delivered to my house, please. 1,000 drink umbrellas. Yeah. Just so they like, and then they're like, again? Again? How many umbrellas does this guy need? Well, he needs one box, but you keep fucking stealing it.
And race to grab it first. They get into a fight over the package, and one man was armed with a knife, and the other grabbed a flower pot. The whole thing occurred in broad daylight when the family was still home. The package contained a brand new iPhone, and it was suspected that they somehow knew what was in the package before even coming up, like they were staking out their order. Kind of.
Ardent Shire. Ardent. We might be onto something. They could insure the package, and like he had one guy on the inside, but the other guy just happened to also be a porch pirate, or maybe there was two guys on the inside. I don't know. That'd be overcomplicated. That would be overcomplicated. No, it's probably he just probably lives in a bad area.
Fucked up. It's hard not to be suspicious of this, especially when we look at just how many porch pirate schemes have evolved over time. In Long Island, a family reported that they were having their packages stolen on many occasions. The biggest problem was that they weren't even the ones ordering them. Huh? What? Erica Bernard's Bloomingdale account.
They seem like scams, don't they, Shimo? They seem like scams. They really do seem like scams.
It's being hacked by a group of organized porch pirates. They would order the luxury items they wanted with her money and then set the delivery date and have a runner stake out the front porch until it arrived. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Isn't it? God, that's what a weird scheme. Security camera footage shows the thief pulling the package away from the family and sprinting away. It ended up being a vacuum cleaner worth hundreds of dollars. Whoa.
That dude had legs, dude. Look, he had legs.
In the process of trying to chase them, her husband, who had just undergone knee replacement surgery, tripped over a lawn decoration and face planted into the ground, which is kind of funny.
Shoot them. I think you should be able to shoot them. In Florida, we have castle laws, and if they steal something from your property, I think you're allowed to shoot them. It's not like California and stuff where like you have to let them take your stuff, because you do. You have to let them take your stuff. You can't do anything to stop them. It's against the law. You have to let them take your stuff. But in Florida, I could shoot you in the back as you're running away, which is like, I mean, would be really satisfying, right? Especially if I paralyzed you, right? Like badly. Like not even to where you could use your arms. Like hit you at the fucking base of the neck where you're like, I live in a chair and all I can do is blink at people. And nobody knows Morse code. Nobody knows Morse code, so they don't know what you're fucking saying.
But would suck. This is in the...
And then I'd come and visit you in the hospital. And I'd poke one of your fucking eyes out. There, you like that? Not both. Just one. I'm not a monster, all right? He still needs to be able to see and stuff. And communicate. And watch, like, House and stuff.
The only advanced method porch pirates use.
I don't know why he's a fan of House. I'm not a fan of House. I don't watch that show.
Many have resorted to wearing disguises. On many occasions,
You'd shoot him with a water pistol filled with like fucking hot sauce though, right? In his one good eye that I didn't poke out. That I didn't fucking like enter the dragon fucking just Kill Bill snatch it out of his face. And then turn it back at him. Probably wouldn't work. I don't know how long people's eyeball rope is. I don't think it's that long. I don't think it's like coiled up in there.
people will sell their old Amazon or FedEx vests on eBay.
Sure,
when a
what?
porch pirate is wearing.
Sure, what? You doubt I'm going to snatch his eyeball out of his head? These are jokes, retard.
Criminals are less likely
God, you're fucking...
to expect foul play
God, fuck off, Dan.
when they approach the porch
Jesus,
to replace
dude.
the package for an empty one. That's kind of a fucked up thing. I didn't even think about that on eBay. You can just buy a vest and be like, walk up to people's houses.
It's the same thing, construction. You can
Yeah,
get,
yeah, a
like-
little safety vest.
Yeah, nobody will question you.
Yep. Not all of them are quite as sophisticated, however. For every Amazon
God,
vest
dude.
wearing thief, there's a man scraping together a disguise to conceal his identity. Spencer Googler was caught trying to steal packages anonymously by wearing a red pair of women's underwear.
Why not dress as Spider-Man or something like that? Why be so fucking lazy? Why be so lazy? Right? So you put panties on your head that you probably got from another package, honestly. But like a Spider-Man outfit. Here, I'll fucking... Hold on. Okay. Like an adult size. Adults. $40. $40. Add to cart. What? Come on. Like, yeah, like I'm not gonna be fucking buying a Spider-Man, obviously.
On his head.
What? You think I'm fucking retarded? No, I'm kidding.
Mental problems.
Yeah. I think my wound up tight. He was immediately identified and arrested after being linked to multiple porch pirate cases and was hit with 5 charges of larceny. And in Oklahoma, 8 men were arrested and suspected of working with an organized crime ring that involved stealing iPhones and other electronics off people's front porches across the country. It's unknown just how many people are involved, but it's suspected that millions of dollars have been stolen through their efforts. Much like the hackers, they were able to know exactly where the expensive packages would be delivered. That's one thing I'm noticing. If you're getting a new phone, just go to the fucking store. Having your property stolen.
I never, of course, go to the store. Why wouldn't? I've never had to order. I don't think so. I don't know.
On multiple occasions can be incredibly violating and infuriating. This leads many to hit their breaking point, where they ultimately decide to fight back. Dream Barrow, a resident of Tacoma, Washington.
Sweetie's trying to teach me fucking Morse code, and I'm not. I don't need it. I don't need more. I don't need Morse code. I don't need it.
Decided to had enough of this to combat the many thieves roaming.
I'm never in danger. And if I am in danger, I put myself there on purpose. It's just to test myself to see if I could get out of danger. So I don't need your SOS. Thank you.
His neighborhood. He created
That's the kind of guy.
Blank box. The blank box was essentially a wooden box disguised as a cardboard package, and when a porch pirate would attempt to grab it, a 12-gauge shotgun blank would go off.
Oh my god, dude. Okay, so a 12-gauge shotgun, even if it's blank, going off, that could blow off your finger, dude. I mean, that would
cause them to freak out and run. That's actually insane.
Oh,
You know how loud
jeez,
that'd be?
dude. That's loud, dude. That's loud. That's going to make your ears ring. That's going to piss off your neighbors, man.
On his YouTube channel, of course. On his YouTube channel, he would show all the people his blank box trap had set running away in fear. Some of these videos raked in tons of views, and Jareem would eventually start selling this product online.
That's
The
pretty
blank box
sweet.
is insane, dude. That's so
I don't know. No, I think that's legal. I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's fine.
crazy. That would, I mean, you'd be like, holy shit.
Hey, would you still steal the package though?
Yeah, I would. I'd go back and be like, no, it's not.
I'd be like, yeah, I want whatever this contraption is.
Nothing? Okay. No. Other people have invented much more elaborate anti-porch pirate devices.
I would put a fucking box full of fucking like bed bugs in it, right? Just a box full of bed bugs. Take it inside the room. They open it up. It's fucking bed bugs. They're like, oh my god, it's fucking bed bug. Oh my god, they're everywhere. You never get rid of them. You gotta fumigate your house. You gotta fumigate. So just millions of bed bugs. Millions of bed bugs. Or like ticks with Lyme disease. I don't know how legal that is. I don't know how I would get them, but that might be illegal actually. Because at that point I should just put like fucking like rattlesnakes in there. Just put a fucking water moccasins in a box. Jesus. That's just killing people.
Devices, like a storage container disguised as a table
A box full of hornets? Yeah. Pop a quick H on that box.
using strategically placed
Just so I know, right? They'll have no idea. I'll know.
mirrors. Various
That's
people
my Hornet
throughout
box.
the internet have admitted to much less unique deterrents, like filling up decoy packages with feces in order to get back at porch pirates for terrorizing them. However, not all porch pirates are willing to put up with the retaliation. One Austin
Oh, so now they're getting back at the homeowners.
couple was sick and tired of the same people stealing from their home and decided to fight back by filling a package with dirty diapers. Not only did this not stop them from being robbed, but they returned it to smear the mess from the dirty diapers all over their front door. They
What could stop them from... Oh, that's right. A gun. If you point a gun at somebody and then you pull the trigger, their face explodes. So that'll stop them. What are they going to come back and throw pieces of their face at your door? Please do.
even took it a
Please
step
do.
further by collecting cow manure
You did this. It's just his face on the fucking... Not the glass.
and coming back to the home at a later day to leave the droppings all over the front porch and even smear it all over their cars.
Oh,
At what point
God.
can you walk out and just be like, fucking pull a boogie. Do I have to do this? Do I have to do it? Please don't make me do it.
Why hasn't anyone made like a giant?
I would do it. I would take a life. I would take your life. I would take your life and then not report it and bury you deep on the property.
It's like,
Why is it?
Deep on the property. And like, you know, it would probably happen again to somebody else. So I just have a porch pirate pit. All right? Porch pirate pit. Porch pirate pit. I like saying that.
Why does anyone make like a giant thing that when they open it, like glitter goes everywhere?
Here's a better one. Ready? When they open it, there's actually like a catapult underneath them, and it flings them across the street.
I have one better. I'm going to put myself in a box. They kidnap me. They take the box. I end up at their house. I blow the lid off this whole thing. Right? Their entire porch pirate ring and stuff. I'm in their house, right? And then I'm like, okay, I got him, boys. Got him. I don't even have a walkie-talkie. I'm just doing that with my hand. Then I'm just in their house. And I start stealing their stuff, I guess.
When it comes to fighting back against porch
Ha ha! Ha ha! I'm looking at a sexy bikini. For fun.
pirates, one of the best methods is to film them in the act.
Just, I mean, the confusion would already be, but like if I'm in like a bikini and stuff like that, they'll be extra confused. They'll be like, who orders this? I do.
Not equipped with a disguise to hide their identity, seeing a camera can often send them into panic. Over in Canada, one homeowner waits at his front door with a camera. As soon as he sees the porch pirate approaching, he bursts through the door to record them. The man immediately starts sprinting for his car, and he tries to back out of the driveway, only to get caught in a snowbank that he is unable to get out of. What follows is several uninterrupted minutes where the thief desperately tries to dig the car out of the snow. It's just such a pathetic display that the man filming starts getting
I would just start wailing on his car, dude. I would break every window on that bitch, dude. I would just start wailing on that thing.
giving him advice on how to get his car out. Canadian too. Eventually, the man gets arrested after several failed attempts to leave. Some people would rather take matters in their own hands, honing all their anger and letting it out in an aggressive confrontation. One Florida vigilante named Stephen Phelps, who had just rented an obnoxious
Fucking sick. Fuck, a fucking warthog? I don't know. You can rent those? What? That's fucking sick, man.
bright green Cybertruck found himself face to face with a porch pirate while driving down a residential neighborhood. He watches the porch pirate stole someone's package before leaping back into his vehicle and driving off. Angered by what he just saw, he decided to speed up to the car and block him from making a left turn. Having no other way to go, the thief's car continued forward and slammed into the tree. The rental Cybertruck itself took a ton of damage, which was likely not worth the hassle just to save a single package, but God.
Who cares? Who gives a shit? That's good. I hope he hurt himself in that crash. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight and the Kitty Banks. Tonight on the Sulk Stream. Thank you for donations. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Thank you for liking and following and doing all those things. Thank you for being here and being my very, very best friends. So, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Anyways, guys, I'll be back tomorrow at the same time and the same place, and I'll probably be doing more sulking and whatever it is I do on this fucking show. So I hope to see you there. You guys, the same people. Until then, thanks for coming. Be well, be awesome, be good cult members. Drink a lot of water, get a good night's sleep, and take care of yourselves, because I care about you too. Love you. Good night.
I'm an incredible soul, unhinged and enraged like a bulldog's fierce growl. I'm spitting fire, burning through these trees, questioning the world, unraveling conspiracies. Talking about Bigfoot, but Loch Ness Monster too. Government lies, they're feeding me their goo. I'm diving deep into this rabbit hole, uncovering the truth, setting fire to their control. I got small nipples, but my voice is loud, roaring like thunder in this crazy crowd. They say I'm crazy, but I call it woke, unraveling the madness with every word I spoke.